In this module, we will learn about prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells, and we will discuss the differentiating points between these two types of cells. Let us first discuss about prokaryotic cells. Pro means primitive and karyon means nucleus. In this type of cells, nucleus is primitive. Primitive means not very well developed. It does not have nuclear membrane, means it does not have its own identity. Just have a look at this diagram. You can see constituents of nucleus are suspended in the cytoplasm. Now, what are constituents of nucleus in this type of cell? There is a presence of only one chromosome. There are not much constituents of nucleus here in this type of cell. Nucleolus is absent and only one chromosome is present that remains suspended somewhere in cytoplasm. And the region where this chromosome remains suspended is called as nucleoid region. Here you can see dot-like structures present in cytoplasm. They are nothing but ribosomes. Ribosomes are protein producing units. In this type of cells, you will find membrane bound cell organelles absent. Various type of bacteria are example of prokaryotic cells. In your book, it is written that bacteria and blue-green algae are prokaryotic cells. But blue-green algae is nothing but cyanobacteria, one type of bacteria only. Many of the unicellular organisms have this type of prokaryotic cell. Now let us discuss about eukaryotic cells. Eu means well and karyon means nucleus. In this type of cells, nucleus is very well developed. Nucleus is membrane bound. Here this is the nucleus and it is membrane bound. More than one chromosomes are found inside the nucleus. Even there is a presence of nucleolus too. This is nucleolus which produces ribosomes and ribosomes produce proteins. There are other well developed membrane bound cell organelles present in cytoplasm of this type of cells. Eukaryotic cells are bigger in size as compared to prokaryotic cells. All the plants, animals, fungi, and even some unicellular organisms like amoeba, paramecium have eukaryotic cells. Now let us discuss differentiating points between prokaryotes and eukaryotes. What do you mean by prokaryotes and eukaryotes? Organisms which have prokaryotic cells are called as prokaryotes and organisms which have eukaryotic cells are called as eukaryotes. So let us discuss the differences between these two. Most prokaryotes are unicellular organisms. Means what? Many of the unicellular organisms have prokaryotic cells. And here in eukaryotes column it is written most eukaryotes are multicellular. See, all the multicellular organisms have eukaryotic cells and few of the unicellular organisms also have eukaryotic cells. Have you understood this fact? Okay. Then second differentiating point is presence and absence of nuclear membrane. See, let us read the point given below prokaryotes. The nucleus is poorly developed or defined due to absence of nuclear membrane. The nucleus is well defined and is surrounded by nuclear membrane. In prokaryotic cells, nuclear membrane is absent and in eukaryotic cells, nuclear membrane is present and that's why nucleus is well defined. Third differentiating point is related to nucleolus present inside the nucleus. In prokaryotic cells, nucleolus is absent, and in eukaryotic cells, nucleolus is present inside the nucleus. Fourth point is related to presence and absence of membrane-bound cell organelles. In prokaryotic cells, cell organelles such as plastids, mitochondria, Golgi bodies, etc. are absent. And in eukaryotic cells, cell organelles such as plastids, mitochondria, Golgi bodies, etc. are present. Next point. Next point is nothing but examples. Bacteria and blue-green algae are prokaryotic cells. I have told you before, blue-green algae is nothing but one type of bacteria called as cyanobacteria. Then fungi, plant, animal cells are eukaryotic cells. Okay, here they haven't mentioned one point, but there is one more differentiating point. We have discussed that point already when we talked separately about prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. Size of eukaryotic cells is bigger than the size of prokaryotic cells, right? Okay, so we will stop here. We have discussed the points of comparisons between prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells.